Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you 5 NotebookLM hacks that will save you hours and completely change how you use it. The difference between basic outputs and really powerful usable results comes down to a few simple changes. And once you start using these, you'll get better insights, faster research, and real outputs in a fraction of the time. So let's get started. So let's start with the first hack. And this one completely changes how you begin working with NotebookLM, and it's especially useful when you're brainstorming, analyzing something step by step, or trying to understand a problem before everything is clear, because a lot of the time you don't start with documents, you start with questions. So what we're going to do is go into Gemini and we're going to start a new notebook directly from here. I'll call this something like customer retention analysis, and then here in the chat I can start to analyze the issues in customer retention. So I will add this prompt: engagement also dropped over the same period, how could that be connected to churn? And I'll add my data set, then I'll enter that, and you can see it's come back with the analysis and even a graph showing what's happened. And I can add another new chat exploring a different issue. So here, group the feedback into key themes and highlight the most common issues, and again attach my file, and then it comes back with the detailed feedback. Now the great thing, when we open this notebook in NotebookLM itself, you can see that all these chats have been brought into our notebook. And I can select which chats I want to include and which ones I want to leave out when I come to generate my outputs in the studio. So for hack number 2, we're going to download 2 simple extensions that will save you a huge amount of time. So for our first extension, we'll go ahead and search for the extension, type YouTube to NotebookLM extension, open it and add it to Chrome. Now once that's installed, I'll go to a YouTube video related to my topic, and you'll now see a NotebookLM button right here. All I need to do is click it, select the notebook that I want it to go into, in this case, my customer retention strategies notebook. And now if I go to my notebook and open it, you'll see that the video has been added as a source. So imagine how much more productive this becomes. As you're watching videos, you can just add any important ones directly into your notebook straight away. Now for the second extension, this one is for articles and reports and any web content. So again, we'll go ahead and search for it, type NotebookLM web importer, open it and add it to Chrome. Now once that's installed, I'll go to any article related to my topic, and then I just click the extension up here, find NotebookLM web importer, again select the notebook I want it to go into, or create a new notebook and hit add to notebook. Now if I go back to my notebook, you'll see it's sitting there with all my other sources. So again, as you're doing research, reading articles, or going through reports, you can just add everything directly into your notebook. For our third hack, I'll show you how you can compress multiple sources into one and free up space in your notebook. Because if you look here, you can only add up to 50 sources per notebook on the standard free plan. And once you start doing real research or working on a project, you'll hit that limit very quickly. So instead of trying to fit everything in, what we're going to do is combine multiple sources into one without losing the information. So what I'm going to do is take a few sources I've already added and ask NotebookLM to merge them. I'll use this prompt: synthesize these sources into one detailed, structured response covering the key themes, insights, and important points. Add the full link and reference of the source at the bottom, and I'm going to enter that. And now you'll see it pulls everything together into one clean, structured output. So the next thing I'll do is click on Save to Note, and once it's generated the note, I'll click the 3 dots and select Convert to Source. And now this becomes a new source inside my notebook, and if I open it, you will see it has compiled all the previous important information from the sources and even added all the references at the bottom so I can refer back to them when I need to. So now I can go back, remove the original sources, and just keep this one. So I've taken multiple sources and compressed them into one while keeping the key insights. And this is powerful because you free up space and your outputs become more focused. So instead of hitting the limit, you can keep building your notebook and adding more important sources. For our fourth hack, I'll show you how you can quickly improve the quality of your outputs just by adjusting a few settings, because by default, NotebookLM gives you quite general responses, and that's why a lot of people feel the outputs are basic. So what I'm going to do is go up here and click Configure. Now the first thing you'll see is the option to define your conversational goal, style, or role, and instead of leaving it on default, I'm going to switch this to custom. And here I'll add something like act as a senior analyst, provide structured, clear insights, highlight key points, and focus on practical recommendations. Now, what this does is it changes how NotebookLM responds. So instead of just summarizing, it starts structuring, interpreting, and giving you more useful outputs. The second setting here is response length. So if I'm doing deeper work, I'll set this to longer, so it pulls more detail from my sources. And if I just need quick answers, I can switch it back to shorter, and I'm going to save that. So just these two small changes completely shift the quality of what you get back. For our fifth hack, I'll show you how you can quickly check if your research is actually complete before you start working on it, because one of the biggest mistakes is jumping straight into analysis without checking if your sources are even good enough. So what I'm going to do is run a few simple prompts to test my sources. So for step 1, we will check for contradictions. So first, I'll add this. Looking only at the sources in this notebook, identify any areas where the sources disagree with each other and any clear contradictions or conflicting claims. And I'm going to enter that. And you'll see it highlights where sources don't align. So I can immediately spot inconsistencies. Next, we can check what's missing from our sources. And so I'll enter here. Based on these sources, what important questions or subtopics are missing or barely covered? List the biggest gaps that would need to be filled to fully understand this topic. And here you'll see it tells me what hasn't been covered properly. And finally, I'll check for other perspectives. Are there any contrarian or lesser known viewpoints that are likely not represented in these sources? Describe them and suggest what types of sources would cover them, and I'll enter that. So instead of just using your sources, you're checking their completeness before you even start. So as you saw in this video, using these hacks in NotebookLM can save you a huge amount of time and give you much better outputs. Let me know if you would like to see more hacks. If you found this useful, make sure to subscribe for more practical videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.